Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Into the Breach, where we have what I think is a pretty promising loadout of toys. Now it's just a matter of getting the power to make them all function the way we would like. So, to that end, I think Detritus is next. I don't love that there's Plasmodia here now too, but I think we can still deal with this this group of monsters fairly effectively. So on to the heap we go, or they go, or both of us. Possibly all of us go. We may or may not be able to make really fun and good use of these pads. I guess we're gonna find out. Gosh, I am not sure at all where to put Adam. I might even do that. This is a tricky one because of how sort of like carved out our starting area is. Okay. So we have our leap and punch. Right now the tank is just a push, right? Yeah, I mean deploying a tank that can push so that we can push and also pull, have twice as much effectiveness on combat, is pretty good, I think. Does this jump have to be... Okay, no, it does not have to be exactly 2 tiles away. You can jump 1 tile. That's pretty good news. I don't really want to step in the acid. And then... yeah, that's gonna hurt, but we'll survive. If I throw you over, you're gonna... yeah, okay, so on this one, I definitely want to just use my jump and punch. That's a cool ability. Very happy to see the thing step in acid. Okay. Very happy to see all of our enemies coated in acid. I want this hornet on that space so badly, and it is just a cry and shame that it can't really happen like that. How do I make this happen? I wonder what happens if I, like, move this hornet onto that tile. So it teleports up to here, and then I moved this hornet onto that tile. Would the teleport not occur because it's blocked, or... Don't know if there's any way to know. I really want to kill the Plasmodia very badly. How on earth do I control this turn? This is so weird. Alright, we can fire a shot here to kill this Plasmodia. Then I have to deal with you, which I can do. Yeah, alright. I think what I'm going to do here is have a not super productive turn outside of killing this fucking thing. Oh. I just realized that my plan to move this thing actually gets me killed. So I need to execute a slightly different version of that plan. How are we going to do that? Stepping to here would be very, very bad indeed. I guess thinking about utilizing the tank, I can use the tank to solve this problem. So if I did that, if I just tank pushed this thing out, the thing is, without this enemy in the way, this guy's gonna be a real problem. Let me reset the turn. We gotta refigure this. Okay, what if I throw this over so he teleports? Then we can try moving the Hornet onto this space in one of a variety of ways. And we get some testing done. You move to here and then spawn your tank. And then you are immune to acid at this moment. Why am I so stupid? Oh no, you only have 1 HP. Shit. Yeah, and I'm only doing 1 damage. Alright, so if I push this thing to here, it kills the gravity mech. And if I push it by shooting here to push it the other direction, the push kills my gravity mech. And if I... That's it. Those are the only 2 pushes I have available to me. I can shoot here and push it that way, but that makes things worse, not better. Well, I think I'm just going to have to accept this one. Okay, so now we know. That was kind of what I was hoping, but if that hadn't worked and we had lost our gravity mech that way, at least it still would have meant the end of the other Hornet. Yeah, me losing my shield, this is totally fine. But this was only totally fine because of the shield. Because remember, if not for the shield, I'd be taking 3 damage doubled by acid on that attack. And now we just have a casual 6 enemies up. No big deal. The good news is we have 4 bodies to make attacks with, so that's going to help. We can let the spore kill the Plasmodia for us. That's excellent news. Really wonderful news. I very much want to... How am I going to deal with you? I have no idea. Like, I think I very much want to start with this. Okay. Then... Yeah, the order's all wrong here. I can make you take 2 damage really easily. Why do you have to not be acid? That actually really complicates things. So, okay, actually, we can solve this problem with the jump. I forgot about that. So if I do that, then you get to do something, but I don't know what. There's no way to say, like, there's no way to, like, trigger the end of a move so I teleport back. I guess that wouldn't be a very good thing to do anyway. I can just get out of the way and repair. Maybe that's the move. Okay. And then what I want to do is I think we're going to let this happen. But I'm going to push you up to there so you're out of the way of this shot. Because that shot, I think, is quite important. Alright, you die to a single point of weapon damage, and your death immediately kills that one as well. So that's 2 kills, putting us at 6. And if I just deal 1 damage here... Yeah, that's... All we have to do now is kill this guy and we're at 7. Okay, excellent. And then... May as well finish the job. Okay, that got a little complicated, but we made it through. I don't know if y'all have noticed that I like this game just a whole bunch. Yo, that rules. That is less good. That's less exciting. I don't really want to do the disposal vault right now. This is a bad time for this particular high threat mission. But I guess I would rather do this than go through the nano silos. Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe we actually... That is bad. Why would they build that there? Maybe it's hydroelectric. Oh my god, what the fuck? You're not allowed to start 3 Alpha Hornets. That is over the point limit, my dude. I will call the judge over and have them check your army. Think about how they're going to write about you in the battle report. Just consider that for a moment. Okay, bait's working a little bit. Only a little bit, though. All right. That's pretty good. That I don't like so much. Yep, that's a problem. Okay, how do we play cleanup? Because we're going to have to do a lot of cleanup here, right? This is tricky. I really want to get the gravity mech out of this column so these enemies can tear at each other, but this column is the only place from which I can shoot the tank to push that thing into the mountain. And I do kind of want to do that, right? Let's see. Like, I like this a bunch. And like, I do think I move you to here. Because that's the only way I get to do this cool thing. All right, so we have some push and pull here. Okay, all right. So how are we going to block? I really want the siege mech to fire here. Double killing alphas just seems too good to pass up, right? You block and... I think that's a pretty good start. I really appreciate the Plasmodia just getting confused. It seems like if you set up a pretty dense position, the Plasmodia often just kind of get confused. I'm just going to drive out of the way. You're going to stand here and just do some damage. All right, let's get some blocks. I don't love that thing all by itself up there next to my power plant, but what are you going to do? Okay, that's something I can certainly deal with. Hard to imagine anything being more right than that. I think you just kind of like get out of the way for a while. Feels pretty successful. It is a shame that we never really got to deal any damage to that Hornet, but... there was probably a way to rig that up so that I could have used the 1 extra damage we might have gotten from this pull to finish that enemy off. Okay, and as things are going, I feel like I want to hit nanite farms next, right? Like, we want to keep pushing the... oh, yeah, we can probably do this. This is actually a pretty good I like this map a lot for us. Okay, that's actually placed in kind of a nice spot to prevent enemies from moving here while targeting that way, but I guess looks like that's maybe not going to be a real problem anyway. Not an actual concern. Okay, so... Right. Not actually... Okay, that would have been a good thing to do. We can also do this, though. And actually, this still kills this thing because it draws itself to the mountain. It's actually a little bit better, actually, I think, because that means this thing dies not from Adam's action, but from its own action, and so its XP will get split. And then for you, we just have to throw this thing over, because if I just get out of the way, it's going to annihilate those buildings. There we go. Much better. Interesting. Well, I suppose this is a strategy. Just keep everybody, like, completely in a position where they're completely untouchable by the tank. I definitely want to throw the Plasmodia over here. Right, let it enjoy a little bit of hospitality. The best spot for the siege mech to be able to fire would be right here. We could cobble that together if I'm willing to use the gravity mech and the siege mech to do it. I guess the gravity mech doesn't have anything else critically important to do. I don't think I want to use this to block. I think I want to hold on to the asset. Gosh, these things have a lot of health. Even once the Scion's dead, that's still 5 HP. What a nightmare. Okay, so... I might need a little help again. Right, because I need to make it to... Actually, no, I even still can't. Shoot. Yeah, you just have too much health. Let's take our reset here. Hold on. Okay. If I pull this out... and I fire Adam's attack right here. Yeah, that enemy's dead. Then that enemy kills that enemy. We can still just push you over with the tank. And I think what I do with the judo mech is just kind of get out of the way and get my star here. These things have terrible fire discipline. Into the acid with you. This is a little bit more complicated. Well, I guess not really. So I can just do this. This is a real shame. We can deal what would be lethal damage to this thing, except we can't get the last HP off. Alright, you live to spore another day. $15 grid defense already. Just like slowly improving run by run. The extraordinary mobility. I feel like we got to take extraordinary mobility. Oh, ugh, the fucking detritus contraption. All right, I do think this is the right mission to do, but I think we actually have a really nice setup here building-wise, though. Like, they're positioned in a way that is going to make them, I think, reasonably defensible. We'll see how I feel about that in a few minutes, I guess. Okay. So, guarding the detritus contraption. Much appreciated. So obviously my inclination is to immediately missile barrage, because it means we just don't even have to think about this thing. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do that. Okay, and then we are not actually in a tremendous amount of danger at this moment. Yeah. I could have pushed this one in the water too. I mean, that would have been fine. And then, unfortunately, I don't think I can use you to do anything terribly meaningful. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. I'm being silly. I can spawn the tank and finish that thing off. That's actually extremely meaningful. Although, now that the tank's out, we got to think about our usage of the detritus contraption a little bit more carefully. Does it shield itself? No, it's everybody else. So I guess I probably should just push you into a corner. The thing is, you know what? This lets us clean up entirely. I think that that is something we should take advantage of. And then we can just kill both of these enemies and shield. Right? Like it should be very good. So how do I want to... How do we want to actually do that? I don't get to do all that much blocking. I was hoping we get to do a little bit more blocking. Haha, surprise! Just kidding. Okay, I mean, it's fine. Okay, the Detritus contraption does not, by the way, actually have to survive. So we can totally let it get killed here, as long as we use it one more time before we do so. That said, I don't see a lot of reason to allow that to happen. Always a weird mission. I gotta tell you, I'm really feeling the leap punch. That seems like a really wonderful weapon. Alright, centipede leader. Interesting, like, the centipede leader gives you some unique challenges and some unique opportunities. I'm actually comfortable, I think, playing the judo mech all the way back here because of our leap. This is gonna be weird. That's a bummer. Obviously, like, my plan was to get this guy, like, I was trying to bait him into this shot and then we just move him over one and this shot completely misses. I was outsmarted. Okay, well, the good news is we can avoid a lot of the stuff out here. I can do this and then jump over. It's tough. You still got a lot of HP. So you got to get moved. You got to get killed. And we could do that just by getting out of the way of this alpha gastropod. Gosh, I don't want to have to stand in acid for this. If I do that, you take 2, and then I jump in with the punch, and you take another 3. And I think my plan is just to tank the shot. We can get the thing pretty low. Yeah, I think I am going to do this. Yes, just hit you for 2 instead. And then it is a question of how to apply the tank. So I don't think there's like one obvious slam dunk. It's banging these two off of each other, I'm sure. Just cause a little bit more havoc. This is a lot of active enemies, but also they are kind of body blocking each other a little bit. Like the actual danger is somewhat lessened by the fact that they are so dense. Okay, I think that's very good. I think... How do I want to deal with that? Well, actually, I guess what I want to do here is we can throw a lethal punch. And then I can just have this one step out of the way. Oh, I don't have an answer for that. Shit, and you can't get over there. Okay, so you have to kill this thing. And then... You know, it's non-alpha. I think we just take it, actually. Move to here and just drag you into some acid. And, yep, and then continue to knock stuff on my desk over because I am extremely clumsy. And you might ask, Samhain, why is there that much stuff on your desk in the first place? That seems like a... Seems like you live in a pigsty. Listen, I keep all my belongings in a graph database. It's the only way that it makes sense to my brain. And I understand that that is not, is not the preferred organizational methodology for a lot of people, but it really, for real, it is the only thing that has any hope of working for me. All right, let's do some blocking. We definitely want to do some blocking here. You two... Actually... Here, we can get these both killed. Right, you do 1 damage to each of them. And then you do... even a little bit more. And you just stand here and heal. Yeah. This isn't going to actually block, but it is going to die, so... Good enough is what I say. Oh yeah, and then this guy by itself, not a huge threat to the safety of the Commonwealth. Oof. Alright, so we have 3 good pilots. Medical supplies feels like kind of garbage, and I would not want to waste an equipment slot on it. I don't actually think Thick Skin Ghana's all that impressive, so I kind of just want to take... Yeah, I'm just going to take the grid overpower. And then... And then even more grid overpower? I just really don't... We don't need anything else. Once again, one star short of a 3rd reactor, which really hurts, actually. Because we could use a shit ton of reactors. Yeah, criminy. Okay, I think they go on the judo mech first, right? We have 22% grid defense. That is not nothing. So the question is, am I willing to trade out 2 range for 2 damage straight up? Probably. We can usually get where we're going with the 5 move that we have, thanks to skilled. Yeah, doing 4 damage plus push definitely gives us some very serious murder utility. So we probably want to do 1 more island because I really do think we could use a whole bunch more reactors. A whole mess of them. So do I like this high health nightmare or this better? I think I like this better. I don't love either of them. Do not kill the Volatile Vec is a thing we're like steadily getting worse at. All right, let's go for it. I don't want to do the low value mission, so. Yeah, you have 4 move, which is actually fucking terrifying. Yeah, what a nightmare, y'all. Like, this is bad. All right, I'm going to put this here. I think that's the position that's within the Leaper's reach where it's, like, safest to push the Leaper off, generally, using this mech. The Volatile Vec doesn't even get to play the game yet. Okay. All right. So. And that's pretty good. We can move to here with the intention of punching this guy. Oh, he won't quite die from the punch, though, unless we clear the armor, which we can't actually do. I can free myself using the push tank, I suppose. My plan could just be to flip him down to here, where he's a total non-threat. I don't like doing 0 damage. And I would very much prefer to find a way to actually kill the armor scion right away, because we're going to have a lot of problems with it later if we don't. Sadly, with this attack still doing only 1 damage, I just don't... The only way we can do it is by using the judo mech. We do not have access to a single tile push that gets us safe from the Alpha Starfish. Yeah. I think we just can't kill the, we can't afford to kill the Shell Scion. Not unless we want to lose a bunch of buildings. Well, if I do this right now, I actually will get the kill. Yeah, you know what? This is worthwhile. Just trade a little damage off there. And then, like, this thing's not terrible. It does not give me a way of dealing with the armor scion afterward. Let's just prevent the spider spawn, I guess. And then you can run kind of into enemy territory. You get the push. This is fine. We will do our best to use the harmless push tank to save the Volatile Vec where we can. Although the AI is not making it easy. I really do wish I had the extra jump range right now, because I would absolutely just jump out to here and punch that thing to death. So if I do this, the Judo mech still can't move. Just shoot you out of there. I cannot get very much productive done here. All right, so we do this. We do this. We get that block at least. I can pull you out of here. And then you can jump in and get some real damage. Oh, we have to... Shoot, I have to hit this thing or it's going to kill the tank. It only does 2 damage, right? Yeah, so if I jump to here and punch it up this way, it'll hurt the Volatile Vec a little bit. I think this is fine. And picking up the pod makes me feel a little bit better in terms of just getting another thing I have to take care of off of the table. Huh. Did that hit ignore armor? I was not expecting that. Yeah, you only do 2 damage. That hit absolutely just didn't... Huh. It was unaffected by armor for some reason. Well, that's not how that's supposed to work. Let's just be done with that noise. And I think I can take one here. We're doing an all right job sort of like controlling the chaos. No, controlling is not, that's not the right word. I do not feel that I have control of this situation. We're doing an all right job sort of like stumbling downhill without taking any serious bodily harm. Not getting a ton of kills, but aside from that, things are going all right. So... Yep, that shit rules. That is amazing. I love the 4 damage jump over a building, just like double axe handle. Ridiculous. That is the best kind of robot fighting kaiju shit that there is. Okay, you got a little dicey there. We are very close to, yeah, our overpower bonus caps at 25. So we are very close to done with getting benefit from power. Okay. Archimedes is awesome. The skilled pilot picked up another 2 mech HP, which is very fun. You're kind of garbage. I don't know if I want you on this mech, though. Who is most likely to actually get benefit out of Fire and Forget? I want to say it's probably the Judo mech, honestly, with the armor and everything. But we have to remember 4 of this mech's HP is from Liam. So if we were to swap, we would want to, at the very least, have a reactor ready to pull for the +2 health. Because I do not want to run this thing at 3 HP. The big value of it being able to move again after shooting is tanking enemy attacks with its armor. And so you want it to have enough HP to actually be able to do that. So we could just swap them now. Do the HP up on the mech first. And then, like, it doesn't need the bonus, it doesn't need all the move as much anymore now that it has a leap. I think I am going to make that trade. We just have to be a little bit careful. I think you're fine right where you are. Yeah. Because this thing having high HP is good too, right? We get a lot of opportunities to block with that. Ooh, kill 6 or fewer enemies. Alright, let's see what I can do. These enemies suck ass is the thing. It is bad to be near them. Alright, we'll try to figure it out. This mech is unworthy. Yeah, all right. Oh, right. Sorry. The bonus damage to the Volatile Vec is because of the hormones. I kind of forgot because I don't want the hormones to work that way, so I just pretend they don't, apparently. This would be a really good time for me to have the bonus range. Oh, yeah. That would be really wonderful, actually. Honestly, this is not a bad play. Right, because that deals with these 2 attacks. You can just kind of like... Step to here... Free use, you can heal. This thing's dead already. So I probably do want to take it a little bit easy on the murder. I mean, we're only killing 2 enemies right now. I could jump in and slaughter this one too. I'm actually going to. I just don't. I don't want to let the Weber live. It's too annoying. Spider going down is important because I think each of the little spiders is going to count. So we have to stop the spawns very quickly. That's a really annoying position for you to be in. How's the attacks timeout? No, the little spider goes first. Very bad indeed. Well, you have plenty of HP. Let's get you over there. I don't necessarily want you to die. All right, well, I think somebody's got to kill this spider. I think that's the case. I really want to block something, though. Like, I think we need to block something. I don't really know how to get that spider down. I could just push it and let the tank die. We could just let it hit the building. I really don't love that. I don't love that, but I may allow it. Oh no, sorry, my tank won't. What am I talking about? I am going to drive my tank over here and do this. This thing's not going to live to shoot, so my tank's going to be fine. Okay. We're doing our best. We are trying hard to hold it down. You have 2 HP left. Alright, I think we have to just kill these two. I don't think I'm actually going to be getting much of a choice here. Okay, so we push you. It's only 3 damage, so I'll be fine as long as I repair. Yeah, alright. And just no more killing from here. I'm sure it'll be fine. Yeah, cool. We win. Everybody just get out of the way. Okay, those low kill missions are a little bit less scary with the push tank and everything. But even so, it's very tense. The map for the tank defense is probably fine. Yeah, I would like to not take another point of power unless we actually lose something. So, yeah. It is so fucking many starfish. You know, I do not like the starfish. All right, let's create a position right here that hopefully they'll be a little bit drawn to. I'm trying to like checkerboard us such that it's not easy for the starfish to get too many targets at once. And none of them can move fast enough to make it to here where they'd be able to do 3s. So here's hoping. Please be distracted. That is not being distracted. What are you doing? Okay, that worked. That's good. Okay, so... So this one we could just flatten entirely, right? That is certainly available to us. It's really unfortunate that there's no way to move this Alpha Firefly such that it's shooting at anything. We can make it stop shooting at something, and that's, you know, That's worthwhile, I think, but... This is really awkward. I don't know what to do with the siege mech. Like, that's bad. That's bad. Okay, I guess once I've moved this, the siege mech can come down here and shoot there to kill the spider. I probably just have to let the spider live, don't I? Because I'm looking at this, and I think this mech is the only way that we move the firefly over. Right, so we do something like this. You move, like, all the way down here. And I'm going to take 1 damage from that, which is fine. We still have a lot of hostiles, but we're like a lot more set up after this. Okay, very annoying, very annoying. All right, so... That's pretty strong. You are a serious problem. I mean, this thing is the serious problem, right? I think here I just want to pull you down a space. And I think this might be a moment where I just like, I take a sec and I kill the scion. Because it does have to die. I can also move over here, throw you over. No, but it's only going to be 4 damage. We don't have any reactors on the hormones yet. Yeah, this thing just has to go. It's not really anything we can do about that. Am I willing to trade potentially a point of building power? Oh! Oh, never mind. This actually doesn't work. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty problematic, actually. Okay. If I do this, and I were to grab this thing, I don't know, that doesn't really help anything. This is really difficult. This is a tough one. All right, if we use the judo mech to knock this hornet over here to kill that spiderling, then We still have to push the Alpha Starfish down. That does have to happen. Yeah, actually, this can work. So you do that. That gets us a block too, which is cool. And now we can use this tank to push that tank by just blocking. Sadly, I can't really do anything useful with the gravity mech on this turn. I guess. Let's remove this tank into like into a more action-y position. And then everything survives, and then on this coming turn, that's when all of the tanks are turned on. So we can hopefully get a little bit more work done. Okay. So these support tanks are the same deal, right? Just, yeah, push... Oh, sorry, that's my tank. Yes, push no projectile. Okay. That's actually really cool, because that can wipe out both of those. I can jump you to death. Yeah, I actually really like this. Right? And then we push you this way. And drive the other tank up to push you this way. Which feels a little silly. It's very fun. And we can get a little bit of damage onto the spider, or I could just... I should probably prevent the spawn of the new spider, I guess. Yeah. There we go. And we can still get a little bit of damage onto the spider spawner. Okay, that's really bad news for that leaper, actually. Okay, problem solved. Now let's get some XP. Alright, gotta get you leveled up at some point. I mean, we're not gonna be able to kill anything like this. Alright, good enough for me. Yeah, it turns out you give me 6 units. I'm going to find the solution. Are you the next core? Do we just take the plus range back? No, we take the fire and forget. Yes, that is correct. Never stop doing stuff. Okay, kill at least X enemies. That's very viable. Also, fucking hell yes, the one with the mines. So we definitely want somebody to be over here. I guess it may as well be the judo mech. You're going to kind of be in the back, I suppose. And... yeah, that's fine. We'll figure it out. Okay, interesting. That is really where I thought that starfish was going to move. Now that it can't. Curious to see what happens. Please move on to... yes! Oh, I am so overjoyed about the spider. Okay. So... this is tricky. They're doing a lot of There's a lot of power here. It feels very right to just flip the Alpha Leaper. Is there any chance that's the wrong play? I don't really think so. It almost can't be, right? And then you cannot move into a blocking position. I'm gonna let you wait a sec. So we can spawn our tank and push this thing into the water, probably. Realistically, I don't think I can save any of these buildings. It's like trying to... Sorry, hold on a second. Okay, my headphones slipped and my hair got loose and it went everywhere because it's longer than it's ever been. And okay, I'm good. Hi, hello, I'm here. Yeah, I don't think I can save either of these because there's no way we get enough damage onto this guy. We're still pretty damage light outside of the mech who we had to use in a non-damage capacity on this turn. And pushing this thing around isn't going to accomplish anything. Well, I guess that's not true. Okay, so if I really think that there's no way to stop these from being destroyed, and I do think that, then I guess the smart move is like... We can kill that dude and save this building at least. Yeah, because there were 3 different enemies attacking this. I don't see how we could have shut that all down. So it's easy enough to kill something. If I have the judo mech kill this starfish, we can run onto a spawn afterward, which I do like quite a bit. Yeah, like, just block that. You can fire right here. And then we can give this guy one more little push. Or actually... Or we could just do this. That feels pretty alright. And the tank kind of doesn't get to do anything fun. Yeah, there's no particular reason to push anything anywhere. Just position myself over here and try to bait them into attacking these buildings. Not focusing on the bar. I could have blocked. I don't know. I'm always a little reluctant to block in a way that kills a unit. Okay, so you're dead now. I'm gonna pull this out. I'm actually gonna kill the Scion, I think. Oh, never mind. No, I'm not. That would be a bad way to do that. On the last turn, I think that's a lot easier to stomach. Oh, right. I had to move first. I don't have the range anymore. Okay. The flying elbow drop mech is just absurdly powerful. Really fun, absurdly powerful. It's a fire beam. That's getting sold. That rocks. Yeah, that's really that's really cool, dude. Adrenaline, I think, is kind of crappy. Well, except for the fact that it is on a person who does 4 base damage. So, you know, we are at least getting some benefit from it. And I do have a core available. So is it plus range? Or am I buffing up? I think I'm going to buff up the Vec hormones here. Okay, Bouncer Leader. This is the one that has, like, yeah, poor HP but armor. We can work with that. That's not a big deal. I do hate this leaper. Okay. Oh, you don't want to attack? You sure? Alright, so... I mean, I just need to hit this guy really hard right away, right? We can almost kill him in one. I feel like I should. I do love this. And probably the thing is more like we go after the spider. We can kill this guy quickly at a lot of different points. So like, what if it's spawn a light tank, have the light tank bounce the gravity mech into the spiderling egg. Then that'll free up the siege mech to move to like here. We can just push this guy back. The gravity mech's gonna take a little bit of a beating, but I think it's fine. He's tough, he can handle it. And then, yeah, I might just like jump over and murder the spider. I think that's probably a better long-term play. It's a weird long-term play, but I think it's better. I'm doing a lot of self-damage here. Yeah, definitely enough of that noise, and we block. Gross. It's like it's licking the mountains. I don't like it. I do not care for this. Okay. So you're up first. If I just push you back, you actually deal lethal damage to the other one. I can do this, which is great because it catches you on fire. Then you just throw a great big punch, toss him in the water, and then run back down here and block again, because that's fair. And you, I don't know, centralize and repair, I guess? Okay, so this thing's dead, but it still could potentially pose an annoying threat depending on how it webs. That's not so bad. Right, that's pretty good. I don't know that it... I guess the only thing really to do here is just to block. I don't know. It's feeling pretty strong. It feels like a strong team. Let's maybe not do that way. There we go. Yeah, it feels strong. I think we're ready. I think we're ready to go for it. A sword that fucking rules. A pilot that would be pretty... Oh. He has conservative, which means 2 tanks if we want them. The thing is, 2 tanks? But he's like... He's only tier 1. I'm gonna take this. Let's go to grid max, power max. We're gonna let go of you. I guess it doesn't really matter because we can't get to 12 rep anyway. This does literally nothing. We could buy a thing that we don't equip. We're certainly doing that. And then, yeah, we're buying a thing we don't equip. Which one of these things that we're not equipping is the coolest? That one. Okay. So, there's definitely still some value that we could pull. But I think we're in a good spot here to try to finish it. So I'm going to take the bonus range. I want that mobility. And then, like, do we want to just finish off the Vec hormones, maybe? Oh, I really wish I had one more reactor. Because the thing I would actually really like to do is finish off the Vec hormones and take +2 health on the tanks so that they can do a little bit of spawn blocking. The other thing I could do is put both the remaining reactors into the siege mech, undo the Vec hormones, and bump the damage up to 2. Because right now, we don't do damage outside of Archimedes' turn. But I don't think that's going to be enough. I think we're going to try to rely on making the Vec do damage to each other. Yeah. All right. You know what? And let's just do it. Let's just do it now. I know we're like 90 minutes into this episode, but I will be in suspense. I don't want to wait. So we're just going for it. Actually, hold on a second. Let me just triple check I have enough hard drive space. Yes, okay. I know I was getting a little low. All right, I have enough hard drive space for this whole recording. Let's do this. Once again, can't really make... Are the green squares where they come down? No, I mean, they can't be always, but are they... Have I played the game this long without noticing that? No, the green squares are just green. There are some squares that are just green. Okay. I was going to say, if that is actually the way this works, and I just never noticed, I am going to be a tiny bit embarrassed. The pylons dropped in a very strange arrangement here. Huh. Okay, well... I really want to do this. I don't know if that's actually a good idea, but getting rid of the blobbers is definitely like high value. I would love for this crab leader to get pushed to this space. We could potentially do that with the tank. And if we are doing that, then that means this is the only pylon that's in danger. Could I save it? I think the answer to that question is actually no. Because the Alpha Digger requires 2 attacks to be pulled out of his position, yeah, I think we can't stop this from getting destroyed, and that means that I do actually have a little bit of latitude to, like, kill the blobber. Yeah, alright, so it's like... I don't really want to be over here. How do I make any good use of the siege mech this turn? So this thing's not going to pop because it's going to fall in the lava. Oh, that fucking sucks. Hold on. Let me just see if we can... I went to hit Alt, and I hit Alt, and then, like, with the very edge of my finger, the edge of my thumb, I also hit space. And apparently space is end the turn without confirmation, which is a button that shouldn't exist. Nope, okay. That sucks so much. We're going to take a bunch of damage we shouldn't have taken. I'm going to unbind that. Edit hotkeys. Absolutely do not have a fucking end turn button. How do I don't want to press a key. I want to unbind. Is there an unbind? I don't know if I can unbind stuff. Okay, well, I'll set the default binding to this to like numpad 7. That'll work. Never going to press that. That may have lost us an incredibly good and powerful run. Because there's a button for a thing that you would literally never want to do. We were going to be in such a good position. I guess we only actually lost 1 power relative to where we would have been, but we also lost a lot of dead enemies. Like, our position was going to be much, much stronger than this. All right. So if I do this thing, I kill this guy off. Yeah, I like this. Okay, we jump to here, kill this guy off. I don't have to move you, you're fine. Just get you out of the way. Make you not hit the building anymore. And bring you over onto the fire space. You're good. Okay. Yeah, the really frustrating thing is that power is the difference between 4 power and 5, which is actually super meaningful, right? Okay, you are actually still not allowed to do that. Yeah, I mean, pretty much same, right? And then... we say absolutely not on that and continue to block. You can run down here and make this guy block for us. Yeah. Gosh, I hope we do not lose to that. That's so frustrating. What an end to the week that would be. Okay. Well, you are still not allowed to do that. I don't know how many times I have to tell you. There we go. I'll take that. Crab leader sucks a ton. I hate crab leaders so much. It's very, very good for us that we had a push tank available here. Okay. So we can only take one hit instead of being able to take 2 hits. Which is really, really, really bad. Like, phenomenally bad. I might go so far as to say profoundly bad. There are 6 enemies up, and it's going to make me actually deal with all of them. Okay. So, once again, tremendous frustration at the fact that the enemies are not allowing us to block shots. That does make my life considerably more difficult. So if we like push tank to here, and then we fire the cluster artillery on top of this beetle, that clears all the danger out of this corner. Unfortunately, that still leaves, yeah, we're still taking like literally completely unavoidable damage that way. But I don't think, because of the fact that everything has lined up such that like it's only attacking stuff that's adjacent to it, we can't block. I don't think we're able to do anything more. If there's a way for us to use the Siege Mech's shot to disable 2 enemies at once, there isn't though. So yeah, we're just taking a hit here and there's nothing we can do about it. Crummy, but not a lot of butt, actually. Just that sucks a lot. Okay. Oh. Right. I actually can't do the thing I was planning on doing. So how am I going to deal with this Alpha Scarab? Because if I put the Siege Mech in position to fire here, I die. I don't have enough movement to... Well, I mean, this, we can just let this be the attack that survives. Except you have 5 HP. It's like, you're dead, you're dead. You're not attacking a building. So you have this thing that has to get dealt with because it could kill us by itself. And then I have to deal with either the Alpha Firefly or the Alpha Scarab. And only the Alpha Firefly can be dealt with in a way that doesn't instantly kill me. We're just going to have to tank a hit from it. Because I have to push it this way so it doesn't damage that building. But also I really need to stand on this so that this tile gets tentacled. So yeah, this is how this has to go. That hurts. And, you know, there's a 1 in 4 chance we don't actually take damage here. And if that happened, it would be really huge. Okay. So we can't get hit ever again. Bit of a tall order. But we do have 4 guns up now, which is going to help a lot. So the Juno mech can deal with this. This guy's in a position where he can't actually be stopped. Like he's going to kill the bomb, or he's going to kill a building. Well, okay. I guess what I could do is... Okay, here's what we're going to do. We use you to push, and then you to push again, so that he clears the blob, and then you're the one who clears this thing. Okay, so we only get 1 new spawn. We killed 1 enemy. It remains difficult, but it doesn't, in theory, get any more difficult. Except that we can't use this guy to block anymore. Okay, that's good. That's really, really good news. Because we can push you to here where I can disable you and you with the same attack, which actually buys us a little bit of time. So then you can't block anymore. How do I want to do this? Okay, that thing has to die. And you just... Yeah. Yeah. And you can't block, so you gotta just get over here. So we let 3 spawns out, but we go down to 1 enemy before we do it. It's something. This is really bad. Okay. But the fact that we had something adjacent to that may have saved us potentially. So let's see. Okay. So Adam has to fire from this space specifically. That's fine. We can do that. We have our reset as well. So we can mess some stuff up and still come out of this okay, potentially. So right, that gets you off of there. Then we... Right, big punch. You go sit in the soup. You just get pulled back. The bomb is safe. Everything is safe. We're good. We're good, right? I'm not missing anything? I think we're good. Y'all, that's a level of stress I do not need this late in my day. Yeah, you got me. I cannot, with human words, with human language, I cannot describe the relief in my chest. Okay. Okay, we did it. More coins. Whew. We don't have very many squads left, I think. Very many normal squads. We are going to have to play custom squad a bunch of times, like it's either 2 or 3 different times, because a couple of the achievements are mutually exclusive. But we're getting pretty close to the end of normal squads. So we have a couple of interesting pilots here. An Archimedes with +1 move is kind of neat. And adrenaline, you really get to move a lot. Bringing the Atom with us again would be kind of... I mean, I fear it may be kind of boring, but I also think Atom is really good. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring Atom. So, real quick here. We have the Rusting Hulks, the Flame Behemoths, and the Frozen Titans. Those are the only normal squads we have left. That is 9 more coins right there, taking us to 22. It only costs 25 to buy the secret squad. Then we still have random squad and custom squad coins. So yeah, we are well on track, even without getting the achievements that I've been sort of nervous about. So let's just look at these achievements real quick. Open 5 time pods in a single game does require you to play for all 4 islands. Beat the game any length without spending any reputation. Probably we're just not going to do that. Raise grid defense to 30% or more. Literally can't do that on this difficulty. So that puts a little bit of a damper on things. The custom squad. Beat the game with 3 of the same mech. Beat the game with 3 different mechs from the same class. Beat the game with 3 flying mechs. So obviously you can do these 2 at the same time. But yeah, you have to do at least 2 runs with this squad. So the fact that 2 of these achievements are probably not doable on unfair does complicate things slightly. 369. We're fine. We're fine. Yeah, we don't actually need even a single coin from the randomized squad to get where we're going, as long as we can get all the coins from everybody else. And okay, there's nothing left here except for don't power a weapon modification, which, you know, it's not the same as don't power anything. You can still put power into your HP and like pilot abilities and stuff. So I don't know. This seems like would be a real nightmare to use on unfair, and we can do without it. Yeah, if we just get all the coins for the Titans and the Hulks and the Behemoths and the custom squad, or we can even boot one of those if we go back and finish off the Blitzkrieg thing. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We're good. Whew. All right. Well, that made me feel bad inside of my chest. When you come back next week, Tuesday-ish is my plan. We're going to be bringing in a new squad. I don't even know which one. I'm not going to make that decision until Tuesday. I'm going to just relax and not think about the horrible things that almost happened there. Ooh. I hope y'all have a lovely weekend as well. And we'll see you next week.